Hi guys, is my voice audible? Yes, okay, that's good. Super, literally fine. Good, good. Thank you, thank you. I think so. We'll just wait for another few more minutes so that the other attendees can join the session. Okay, good. Thank you. So it's been like participant wise. Right now it's 230. Let's just wait until maybe like 350 or 2 or 300, somewhere like that. So how was your trading day? Meanwhile, you can just post it in the chat box. And what about, and how many of you are watching for the first time? Okay, that's good. Oh, that's great. So there are too many new. Okay, watching daily. That's fine. That's fine. So hereafter we'll be doing many sessions with Analyse Blue. So I really thank Analyse Blue for providing such a good opportunity to reach out to a very wide crowd. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, watching for the first time. That's really good. Okay, see, like in today's video, we are going to understand few steps. Okay, by doing so, you can analyze or predict the market for the next trading day. Okay, see, like the market, it's all about the probability game. Okay, so I'm not yet started. Okay, so you just get some. We'll be just discussing for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then once the count hits 300, so we can just start the session. Okay. Yeah, this session will be recorded, and I think so. I'll be getting this video in another 1 or 2 days, maybe. Okay, if so, then I'll be providing the same in YouTube channel also, because there might be someone missing out because of their schedule. Okay, so we need to respect each and everyone's sentiments. So it's better we don't create any FOMO. Okay, so we'll just put the same in YouTube also. So definitely it will be helpful for everyone. Okay, good evening, all. Thank you, thank you so much. Okay, so in today's video, literally the understanding towards the market will change. Okay, that's what I can promise you. See, everyone can do their own analysis. Okay, there is no need of getting calls or no need of waiting for someone's video. Okay, see, like till date, I just openly say all my viewers in YouTube, they know how to analyze themselves. And even though they watch the video, but they do their analysis of their own. And that's what makes a difference between me with others. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you will be getting the recording. Okay, so I think so we can just start for the day. Okay, we'll just start formally. Good evening, guys. This is Didi and from Novice Hedge and Didi Nifty channel. And soon DD option trading also. The baby channel is going to be launched. It's already launched, but the videos are yet to be uploaded. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to look at the way how I personally analyze the market. Okay, and see the systems what we are going to see today. It's not going to be changing on every. Okay, voice is a bit low. Okay, then I just raise it to some extent. I think so. Now it should be fine and it should be clear. Okay, because I just improvise my gain to the extent. Okay, that's good. Fine. So in this video, you will be able to understand few steps, okay, and which will not change periodically. Okay, which will not change periodically. That's the first thing you need to understand. Okay, see, each and every person who just showcase in YouTube, they used to change their strategies each and every month onwards. Okay, but see, whatever the system I use it for more than 6 years, and those who learned, okay, and they can also analyze the system in the same way. Okay, the analysis what I do personally will not change from the other person perspective also. Okay, and that's a very important thing what we are going to see today. Okay, so first we will start with CPR analysis. This is how I used to do on an everyday basis. Okay, there is no change in it. Okay, for the past almost 7 years, and demand zone and supply zones, maybe I'm using it for almost yeah, this is almost 7 years, but CPR, it's more than like, it's almost like 4 years now, as of now. Okay, so first I start my analysis with CPR, and then I move to the Virgin CPR concepts, and then from there I just directly go to the gaps concept. So here we'll be discussing about pro gap, novice gap, and then we'll be discussing about what is this, pro gap, novice gap, inside gap, and outside gap. Okay, all the four we'll be discussing over there, and then we'll be discussing about the weekly and weekly demand zone and supply zones, and the daily demand zones and supply zones, and finally our hero, where you can take the intraday entries, which is at 15 minutes demand zone and supply zone. Okay, so altogether this this 6 method of analysis will give you a very good result. Okay, and see, nothing of this change on based upon the market moves. Okay, see, CPR analysis, it's fixed for the for the entire day. Virgin CPR, it's fixed. Gaps concept, it's fixed. Weekly and daily demand and 15 minutes demand, everything are fixed, and they don't change during the market hours. They don't change during the market hours. Okay, so does it sounds good? Yes or no? Please, if so, please let me know. Sounds good or not? Is are you covering BTST? No, like we don't cover anything like BTST or something. Okay, see, whatever the analysis we do on the, like, once the market is done, okay, so after that you can you'll be able to analyze the entire scenario, and then the next day morning, once the market opens, you no need to do any sort of analysis. Okay, you just go, your view towards the market is bullish, then you look only for buying opportunity. You will never do any sort of selling opportunity. Okay, okay, that's good then. That's fine. Okay, so let me just start our analysis for the day. Okay, so let me just bring you the charts. Okay. Okay, so before that, let me just get some input from you guys. Okay. How many of you are do not know about me, or first time watching the video, so that you can just say first time. Don't know if the chat is disturbing screen. Okay, okay, fine. So sometime I'll just give I'll be stopping it after I get some answers. Okay, daily follower, first time. Okay, these many first time. Okay, that's really something great. Okay, okay. No, it's been I'm really shocked to see that. Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Okay, so then what I do, first I'll show my YouTube channel. So what are the things we have already discussed? Okay, so those who are watching for the first time, they can get a very good understanding about it. Okay, so how you'll first search for me. Okay, so first thing is you just search Novice Hedge, NOVICE space HEDG. Okay, so you can just find out my logo over there. Okay, fine. So earlier I was quite fat, and now I just reduced my weight. Okay, and if you need any guidance, you just let me know. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here you just go to playlist. Okay, so next in the playlist, you can come to, okay, fine. So if those are comfortable with English, you can just see this basics of stock market for beginners. There are 31 hours of content. Okay, so I just spoke everything about supply and demand. Okay, so whatever we are going to discuss right now, the demand zones and supply zones, CPR indicator in depth, I have just defined everything. Okay, and you don't need to take any sort of training for that. Okay, supply and demand and CPR, and then Camarilla. Okay, all these things are discussed, and then we come to options. I just started from the basic, which means from the scratch I started, and then to the core you can find it over there. Okay, so this is all about the English version, and if you want to do it in Tamil, then you can just go and search for basics of stock market, or sorry, share market for beginners in Tamil. Okay, so it will be share market in Tamil and stock market in English. Okay, so that's for differentiation alone. Okay, so and after that, if you want me to search, so those are from Tamil background, then it for Tamil audience. Okay, it's DD Nifty. Okay, and to be frank, this video, sorry, this channel has been only 80 days old. I'm really shocked to see this improve, like the movement, sorry, the count it has made. Okay, so we just drop down to the bottom. Okay, so those are well, those who know English Tamil very well. Okay, you can just start it from here. Okay, the second row first. Okay, so here to this video. Okay, so 4 videos, if you see, you can get a very good understanding about the what is this supply and demand and CPR indicator and camera videos over here. Okay, so options, we have started a video series. Okay, so which is running right now. Okay, so let me just show you the video. Okay, so the video looks like this. Okay, so the thumbnail, option trading loss agda in the video paranga. Okay, so this is the video we start. Okay, so the other videos links are given in the description so that you can just watch it over there. Okay, so this is my small introduction. So I've been into trading for more than 7 years and handling more than a crore portfolio, not more than crores. Okay, so maybe like in another down the line, maybe in 2 or 3 months, maybe I reaching 2 crores portfolio, and everything is of my own, and there is nothing from like no PMS, no calls. And another important thing, we don't provide any sort of we don't have any sort of commercial value. Okay, so something like PMS or calls or something, what, okay, you just name it any. So we don't have any such. Only thing is we do education, we do educate you, that's it, done. Okay, so I'm more passionate towards market, and market is my it's almost my secondary business. Even though I make lakhs, it's my secondary business. All my primary business is liquor, so I'm into liquor manufacturing, distribution, and retail, and blah blah stuffs, and we are into more into business oriented stuffs, and that's why I give everything for free. There is no cost for whatever the service I provide. Okay, that's fine. So let me just come back, and that's a small introduction about myself. And I basically located out of Pondicherry, and I don't know anything apart from I never been outside Pondicherry for more than a day or two. Okay, so that's what maximum I traveled. My circle is very limited because I'm taking care of my family business also. So I never go out. I never spend time with any other concerns, and that's how my life. It's a boring life, but still I enjoy trading. That's fine. Now let me just start one by one. Okay, the first thing is CPR analysis. Okay, so those who are watching for the first time, it might be quite difficult for you to understand, but you need to watch out the early videos so that you can get a very good understanding about it. Because if I started from the basics, then it's going to be something very hectic. Okay, so the CPR is will give you a better understanding. Okay, see what happened yesterday. This is Bank Nifty chart. Okay, so Bank Nifty, what I discussed yesterday, the width between the TC and BC was very big when compared to the early days. Okay, early days in the sense for the past 1 month, if you just take, we just look. Okay, the width is very big. Okay, so you see here, such a big wide one. Okay, this is my round. Sorry for that. Okay, so you see the width for the day is very big. Okay, it's more than this also. Okay, and if this sort of thing happens, what will be the market move? The market move will be totally sideways. Okay, the first thing which should come to your mind is very clear. You should know how the market will be, whether it will be a trending day. Okay, see, if it is a trending day, if the market raises from 100 to 105, and you think market will reverse and you sell it, and market has an opportunity to move from 105 to 110 also. There is no limit for that. Okay, so whenever we have a wide CPR, the market will be totally sideways. So during that time, if you predict, okay, market will go from 105 to 110, then that's not going to happen. From 100, it will come, 100, it went to 105. From 105, it once again come back to the level of 100. So this is what happens whenever we have a wide CPR. Okay, so this gives us a first understanding, okay, whether the market will be a trending day or a sideways day. Okay, so this adds a big probability for you. Okay, and another important thing, no one can predict market where it opens to which level it moves on. Okay, audio is very low, and this is a maximum gain what I can get from Blue 80. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, so see, market, no one can predict it. Okay, no one can predict it. Even myself can't predict it. The only thing is we can add probability to it. The only thing what we can do is we can add probability to it. Okay, what sort of probability we add? See, tomorrow will be a positive close or tomorrow will be a negative close. Okay, it will be a positive close or it will be a negative close. That's what you need to understand. Okay, if it is going to be a positive close, then you need to, okay, then you need to, if it is going to be a positive close, if it is going to be a positive close, then you need to be predict the, you need to take only the long opportunities. Okay, so if it is going to be a negative, if it is going to be a negative one, then you need to look for only short opportunity. That's it, done. Okay, this is what you can predict, whether it's going to be a positive close or a negative close. Okay, then another important doubt from Shiva Subramanian. Okay, what about the global markets? See, global market is like your wife. Okay, you may predict something, but overnight, if she thinks that you need to go out and there is no other go, okay, because right now my wife is waiting for me, so she need to take me at 9 o'clock outside. Okay, but me eventually I have a call with another co-trader, but no other go. I need to go along with my wife because tomorrow there will be no kana for me. Okay, so I can't eat anything other than food, right? So it's very hard for me. So there is, see, like, the global markets are like that. Okay, the global markets are like that. Global market will definitely ruin whatever the analysis we do. So because of that only, the recent times, whenever the global markets are very volatile, I posted the analysis on the morning, and even after that also it went wrong on that particular day. Okay, it's also like this, that happens. Okay, so sometimes the negative part also comes in. Okay, so global market is literally your wife. Okay, so who will win, whether you will win or your wife will win? Come on, make it, you guys give the statement. Meanwhile, I have some water, so you just name it. Who is going to win, whether you will win or your wife? Of course, wife. Okay, so similar, that's what is going to happen in my home also at 9 o'clock. I'm going to postpone the session and I'll be moving with my wife. That's it, done. No other go for me. Okay, if that's not happening, then I'm the one who is going to be the sufferer. Okay, that's the exact reply, I think so. Okay, you are unmarried, then you have a girlfriend. Wow. If you don't have a girlfriend, and it's totally, I think so, it's your mistake. Okay, that's fine. Now let me just come back to the session. Okay. Okay, so I think so someone is requesting to, okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is the first thing. Okay, then what about the narrow CPR? See, whenever the TC to BC line is it becomes narrow, right? So then the market will be trending on a single direction. Okay, then it will be trending on a single direction, and that's what happened most of the time. But one thing, we can predict it quite early. Okay, see, in general, how people say. Okay, so I can just show you some example for that. Okay, see, this day was a very tight narrow CPR. Okay, very tight narrow CPR. But I said that market will not trend on that day. Market will not trend on that day. Why so? There are some reasons. Okay, see, a narrow CPR should have something like this. Okay, so it should have like a very narrow, the early day should be within this range. And here also it can come to like this range, and the next day should be somewhere like this range. Okay, so altogether this range should be maintained, and after this range is maintained, then we get a narrow CPR. Then it will be the worst day for the option seller, and this is what happened in the past also. And sometimes what used to happen, it will be totally like this. Sorry, it will be totally like this. Okay, one day it will be over here, and other day here, other day here, other day here. There is no alignment between that, right? There is no alignment between that. So if this is happening, then that on that particular day it will be sideways. And then what happened on that day, market gap down and it was totally sideways. So I personally believe this is a sideways. Okay, and this is all about a trending day. Okay, but this is the day where I predicted the worst one. Okay, so because what happened, altogether market was trending, but my expectation was a sideways market. Okay, and even I get hit on that day. It happens. Okay, so that's what we need to understand from the CPR. Okay, and there are many other relationships in CPR. We call it as ascending order CPR and descending order CPR. So there are two. Okay, and then relationships like 2 days relationships, something like inside value CPR, outside value CPR. Okay, and after that we do have overlapping higher value, overlapping lower value, and unchanged value. Okay, did you say like these many things? How can I know this? Okay, no problem. What you do in the what's, let me just show you this video. Okay, so if you put CPR indicator, okay, so you can find this one. Okay, CPR indicator, pivot point trading strategy. Okay, this video. Okay, you can just watch out this video. So I would describe everything. Okay, whatever I'm speaking right now, it's almost 1 hour 34 minutes video, and everything is over there. Okay, so that will give you a very good understanding. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next what we do. Okay, so now okay, what's about the second step? The second step will be the virgin CPR. Okay, this is another very important thing. Okay, so virgin CPR used to move the market just like that. Okay, and it attracts the market also. Okay, so this is a virgin CPR. Okay, what is a virgin? Like virgin CPR means what it is. Okay, let me just say something. See, the market should have crossed something like, see, like, okay, so let me just show you here. This is a virgin CPR. Okay, because the entire day the market was trading like this. Okay, it never came back to the level of the CPR. It never came back. So this means that it is a virgin CPR. Okay, that's it. Now what happens, the very immediate day, the market, we can expect market can come back and touch this level and then move up. Okay, this is what we expect, and that is what happened on 23rd December to 24th December. Okay, and okay, what about the other one? Okay, I have marked something which is on 22nd December was a virgin CPR. You can see here. Okay, the range of CPR is somewhere here. The market went like this and then boom, and then went off like this. Okay, and what happened? The same point, it came on the day. What day? Hope you guys remember this one. Okay, what a fall, what a fall it was. Okay, from the level of 17,350 to the level of 18,000. It's almost 500 points of fall. Okay, and this one exactly took a support at the virgin CPR. Okay, and this is something very, very, very good. Okay, and this is more powerful, and right now what I predict is market will Nifty so today also I given the same level. Okay, so this is a supply. I just consider this a supply, or the market will be reverse. Okay, so you see, like market tomorrow, I personally expect market will definitely come back to the level. Okay, so this level will be 17,532. Okay, it's a virgin CPR. You see, the entire day the market was trading at this range. Okay, but it never went back to the CPR level. Now it is a virgin CPR. It's a virgin CPR. That's good. Okay, so this is what the virgin CPR concept looks like. Okay, so this is the second thing what we need to take. Okay, what about the next one? Gaps. See, he is a hero. He's another hero. Okay, so right now we do have like two gaps. Okay, so we first discuss about the two gaps because the inside gap and outside gaps are not that much virgin CPR. Okay, VCPR, like VCPR is virgin CPR. Okay, that is a question though. That's another wonderful question. Virgin CPR, how many days it's valid? That's a good question. See, in general, I say whatever the system we follow in DD Nifty, there is no time limit for it. Okay, and there is a supply zone or a demand zone which worked after 31 years, and there is a demand zone or a supply zone which worked almost 10 years later. Okay, and there are histories for that. Okay, so we have discussed those things in the early videos in Novo's channel. Okay, so there is no valid thing, but to be frank, you can as a retailer you can consider it to some almost like 1 month or 2 months, that max to max. But whatever the system we do in DD Nifty or Novus Hedge, I just say open. Okay, there is no time limit for that. There is no time limit. Okay, then next thing we discuss is the gaps. Okay, let me just get some gaps. Okay, the recent gaps. Oh, sorry. I think so. I forgot. Where, because I would have marked it somewhere. Just give me some time. Let me just find it out. Okay, it was in the last month, I think so. There was one gap which was totally restricting, which was working for a very long time. Maybe guys, if you remember the date, you can just let me know. Okay, I think so. We have something here. Yeah. Okay. See here what happened. Okay. See, the market was trading on totally sideways, and already the market rallied to a greater extent. Okay, it just rallied like this. Okay, so the market trend is looking totally up, right? It looks up, but all of a sudden, overnight sentiment changes. Okay, the overnight sentiment changes, and market gaps down. Okay, and the market gaps down. Okay, now what we can expect is market will give a bounce back. Okay, market will give a bounce back to the same level. Okay, and why it comes to this place and all of a sudden why it need to fall? Okay, see the pro gap. Okay, we call it as pro gap, or we can just say it as professional gap. Okay, so those gaps are meant to be filled. Okay, because the open orders will be there. Okay, these things also we have discussed in detail in Novus's channel. Okay, the price came down and then it reversed back to the level. So this is why happening, because of the orders which are left unfilled over there. Okay, see, like these concepts are proven, and another important thing what I want to discuss is, see, like these concepts are totally derived from the international market, and this is, and no way it belongs to me. Okay, so the concepts is totally built by Mr. Sam Seiden, and he's my guru, and whatever I learned from him. Okay, it's been like 7 years right now. I've been a member in OTA, which is Online Trading Academy, so they are very big and they are throughout the globe. Okay, so what happened, the price came down and went back to the level. Okay, and from here it starts to fall. This is what you can expect from a gap. Okay, from a pro gap. And what about the novice gap? The novice gap, we don't consider it as a much working one. See, novice gap is like the market is trending up, then the very immediate day the market gaps up. Okay, so this is a example of novice gap, and novice means it's a retailer's gap. Okay, so already the market is trending up, and once again the market moves on a single direction, which is like if gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up opening, then it is going to be something called as novice gap, and we don't consider that gap as a reactive one. Okay, the only the pro gap. Okay, where the market sentiment totally changes. Okay, the overnight market sentiment totally changes. Okay, so like this. Okay, so the market was trending up, the very immediate day market came gap down. Okay, so this area we call it as pro gap. Okay, this area we call it as pro gap, and this will act as a resistance, and this will act as a resistance. Okay, this is what the pro gap. Pro gap happens within few days. No, so like, and once again I'm saying there is no time limit. There is no time limit for whatever the system we follow here. Okay, there is no time limit. That's it. Okay, now, so this is all about the gaps. Okay, next we just move on to the weekly and daily demand zone. Okay. See the weekly and daily, weekly and DZs automatically brings me to daily demands. Okay, so weekly demand zone and supply zones. Okay, so where they lie. Okay, let me just show you. Let me just remove CPR as of now. Okay, so this is a weekly supply. Okay, see this big red color. Okay, so which is a weekly supply, and most of you guys would remember we have closed the bank Bs at this point of time, and till date I've never taken any entry on bank Bs. And why? Because we always target more than we target more than 10% on a particular trading system. Okay, so whenever we take a trade, we target more than 10% on a swing trade. Okay, now you see this is the area where we booked exactly, and that was the high also. Okay, and how we find it? So it's a weekly supply. Okay, for that I just turn on the weekly supply. Bank B is it is run by Nippon AMC. Okay, so it's like a bank B's means you can buy it like a if you want to buy bank Nifty on a cash market, then you can just go ahead and buy bank B's. Okay, yeah, it's a ETF. Manage, how do you manage different things? Good question. Anil, where is Anil? Is that CPR works on bank Nifty? Yeah, see, like obviously, see okay, that's a very good question. Whether CPR works in bank Nifty or it's only for Nifty. No, it's not like that. See, we just make a note. Whatever the system we speak, you can use it for anything. Okay, so just give me a moment. See, any exchange, whatever we teach, you can take it on any exchange. It can be an Indian market or it can be US market. Nothing differs. If even it is a Forex market, it does not matters. The only thing is whatever we say, it's common for all the exchanges. That's the first thing what you need to note. And it is common for any time frame. For 1 minute, this is the time frame. For 2 minutes, this is the time frame. No, there is nothing like that. Every time frame, the system will work. Okay, because in higher time frames we take monthly income trades, and lower time frames we take weekly income trades and daily income trades, and then hourly income trades. Okay, so these are the things we just differentiate. Okay, so any time frame, you don't need to worry, the system is same on any so like this is common for everything. Okay, so it's like it can be supply and demand, or it can be Camarilla, or it can be CPR, or it can be options. Okay, options is what you see is what you get. Okay, and that is what option is. Okay, the option is totally a digital game. Okay, 1 + 1 is going to be 2, and no way it's going to be 3 at any point of time. Okay, and that's all about the things we discuss in DD Nifty and Novice Edge. And see, like why we stick to very limited circle of indicators, or we don't call it as indicator also. So these are almost leading indicators. These are never called as a lagging indicators. Okay, so whatever we discuss, and these things will remain same at any time frame. Okay, see, now we do have a weekly supply. You see here SAZ. Okay, and you see a BZ over here. Okay, which is a buy zone, and this is a sell zone in weekly time frame right now. So this is a weekly supply which we plan to sell. Okay, once the market comes over here, we can definitely look for selling opportunity. And if the market coming back to this demand, okay, so most probably most of the guys who are following me, like they literally know. So once the market reached the level of 36,600, I said, okay, I will wait. I don't take entry right now. I'll wait until the market reaches the level of 34,268, because that's my entry level. And if I enter there, damn sure I'll be getting another 15% of capital gain, whatever I deploy on bank Bs. Okay, and that's for sure. And that will be happening. And another important thing, if the market comes down, what you do? Okay, if the market comes down, there's no need to worry. Okay, and I will make plenty of money, because I invest somewhere like 15 lakhs over here. Once the market comes down here, okay, if bank Bs comes over here, then I invest another 10 lakhs. Okay, and one thing, I mostly invest on bank Bs and Nifty Bs. Why? Because market, okay, you can say as index is always meant to go in a single direction, that is upside. Even a 50% of fall or 60% of fall, you no need to worry, the market will definitely raise back. Okay, and one day in news it will be flashing, Nifty hits all-time high. Maybe it can happen down the line 8 years or 10 years. That does not matters. But market is always designed to move in a single direction, that is only in the upside move. But don't put it on a single stock and ask me why did this is happening. Okay, but one thing you just need to make it very clear is, if you're doing it on Nifty, or if you're doing on like Nifty Bs or Bank Bs, no need to worry. In long run, you're going to make a very good sum of money, and that's for sure. Okay. Okay, fine. Let me just come back to the concepts. Okay, so okay, now if I'm holding for a very long time, then I look for opportunities only in the weekly supplies. Okay, if I'm just so this is the area where I can expect a buying opportunity, and this is the area where I can look for selling opportunity. Okay, and that's what is happening right now also. Okay, now then I need to, okay, so most of the time the market won't be very near to weekly demand and weekly supply. So sometimes it takes almost like 6 months, even 1 year to reach a demand zone or a supply zone. Okay, so sometimes we don't consider that it that much. Okay, so next we come to the daily zone. Okay, where the daily zone looks like. See, here I marked the daily zone. So inside a weekly zone, I have a daily zone also. Okay, and there is no daily zone for Bank Nifty, so that we can just ignore that. So weekly supply is there, so we can expect a reversal from only from that area. Okay, so now once again, there is a weekly demand over here, sorry, daily demand and weekly demand over in the bottom, which is ranging from 35,000, and 35,000 will literally a very good support for Bank Nifty. Again, what about Nifty DD? So if we come back to Nifty already we had a supply, and this is the area where I was screaming every day, market is going to fall, market is going to fall, market is going to fall. Okay, and that's what happened. Okay, and that's what happened here. Okay, so market came back to the level. Okay, so and this is a totally an imbalance. Okay, we call it as an imbalance. Okay, and this is not a supply zone, this is an imbalance zone. Okay, we do have followed two systems in our DD Nifty zone marker. Okay, the one is with confirmation, you see here, with confirmation, without confirmation. Okay, and that matters a lot. Okay, so first time the market reversed from that area. So what I predicted, market will definitely come back to this level, and from here it starts to fall, and that's what happened. Okay, another important thing, what I defined is the market will definitely come back to this level. Okay, which is 16,448. Okay, this is the area, value buying area for Nifty Bs. Okay, if I'm buying here, damn sure I will make another 10% on Nifty Bs also, and that will happen for sure. Okay, and how much the market comes down, I'm going to make a very pretty good money, because if making out 15 lakhs, 10%, 1.5 lakhs, that's literally okay. But making out 15 lakhs or maybe on 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs, you're going to make another 10%, then it's going to be something very good. Okay, so like we used to look for the opportunities. Okay, and another important thing, on a monthly basis, you don't expect more than like 3% on a capital. Okay, and that will be like very secured also. But I see my subscribers making 10% and 20% on a day, and that's literally dangerous also. Okay, and see, like that's what happened over here also. So like there is a demand zone, market came directly to the demand zone, and from there it's pushed to the supply zone. Okay, whenever the market is there in the supply zone, then it has to come to the demand zone. Whenever it is in the demand zone, it has to move to the next supply zone. This is how the market literally moves, and this is also called as Elliott wave theory. Okay, and I personally say that this market, like it can be supply zone or demand zone. I clearly say this is mother of all technical analysis. Okay, let me just ask you one thing. How many of you are from business background? Come on, let me just get some answer from you. There are 381 watching this video. We waited for almost 300, but we can see that 381 is viewing this video. Okay, so business background. Okay, I can see like many. Okay. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so do you believe demand and supply runs a business? Demand and supply runs the business? Yes or no? %100%. True. 100%. Exactly. Exactly that's the thing. See, supply and demand runs everything in this world. And that's what I personally believe also. Okay. And that's what made me, okay, and that's what made me to look into the market only through supply and demand. Okay, so I personally believe that market here is too expensive. Okay, and here it is too cheap. Okay, I always buy at a very cheap price and sell it at a very expensive price. I sell at a very expensive price and buy at a very cheap price. So this is what we need to look into the, like, this is how you need to look into the market. Okay, don't look market in a gambling way. You need to wait for the opportunity. You need to wait for the opportunity. Okay, See, here that's what happened. This is the Virgin CPR market, just had a kiss on it and then moved. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, next we are waiting for this Virgin CPR, which is at the level of 17,769. Let me just see. What do you buy, cash or options? So like we do it on cash market, so we don't take it on options. Okay, so it's better to take it on cash market. Cash market in the sense you can take it on Nifty Bs or Bank Bs. That's what you can do. Okay, then. So next, once the daily, now we look for the daily opportunity. Okay, so here we have a daily zone. You see here, this is a daily zone. Okay, and daily supply is somewhere sitting over here. Okay, so recent time we have a daily supply which is over here. And what happened? Market moved to this daily supply, and from there it fall. Okay, from here where it needs to go, from this supply the market needs to go to the daily demand. Okay, and that's what we are waiting for. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is what, see, like literally market happens based upon supply and demand. It's not only market, every business in this world happens based upon supply and demand. Okay, how to identify supply and demand? See, like that's what I said, right? So you need to watch out the early videos which we have published. Okay, so can you go to YouTube and then you find Novice Hedge. Okay, so those are watching from Tamil background, then you can subscribe to DD Nifty. You can find the same content over there also. Okay, go to playlist. Under the playlist, you just come to the level of basics of stock market for beginners. This is a 31 hours content, and I have explained everything over there. Okay, I say like that there is no commercial value, so that we speak half over there, and we give it in the training the other remaining things. Okay, there is nothing like that. Everything is open. Okay, everything is open. And another important thing, once you learn it, okay, next you need to get the access for the DDZM, okay, which is DD Nifty zone marker. And I have just given a video for that also. Okay, so you just need to request. Okay, you can, how we can go there? Okay, so you just go like this. Okay, so DD Nifty zone marker. Okay, you can find it in Telegram channel, sorry, your trading view. Okay, so you just come down and then you can find it over here. I have given an instruction, author instruction. Dear trader bar investor, in order to get access for DD Nifty zone marker, please contact through WhatsApp. Okay, so these things, and kindly share your mail ID, phone number, and trading view ID. Okay, trading view ID means you can find it over here. Okay, if you click here. Okay, so here you can see Novice Hedge, right? Okay, so this is how your ID looks like, because once you give that ID, then I can give you the access. Okay, I can give you access over here, and this is free of cost, and there is nothing demanded or anything like that. Okay, you can just make use of that. That's good. Okay, so now the next thing, what we look for, 15-minute zone. Okay, we look for 15-minute zone. So here is where we take the trade. Okay, so now let me just go ahead and understand it. Okay, so why market fall from here to here, here to here, here to here, then okay, and why I expect market reversal from here tomorrow, and why I expect market reversal from here. Okay, so everything has answer. Okay, see, this is a okay, good. Okay, so this is an early demand zone. This is an early demand zone. This is early demand zone. See, like there is this is called as power buy zone. Okay, the market rallied from there. Boom, 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 boom. The next day, the market came back to the level and it took as a demand. This one, and the same day, it took 2 times demand. Okay, and what happened? The very immediate day, it was totally a gap down. And market rushed just like that. Okay, now this demand will act as a resistance. Okay, see the resistance, hope you guys know, right? So once a resistance is broken, it acts as a support. When a support is broken, it will act as a demand. Please mention your guru's name. Sam Seiden. You can find him in YouTube also. Okay, so what happened? Market directly came back to the level, and once again, boom, boom, down. Okay, that's one reason. See, you just mark it. That's one reason. But there is another second reason also. Let me just say the second reason. Okay, actually I missed it out in during my live also. This, see, the market was a gap down. Okay, and that gap down was something very big in the last 1 year. You guys remember, right? So from here to here, this is the highest fall in the recent time, and here to here is the recent time bull run, and this is the recent time bear run. Okay, so what happened? This area, no, see, like we don't consider this as a pro gap, but it is a gap. Okay, the orders are over there. Okay, there is a very huge orders which is unfilled. So that's why the market rushes to that area. Okay, that's why the market rushes to the area. And see, there is no relationship between this concern and what is this like pro gaps and novice gap and the, or we call it as order flow. It's not order, yeah, order flow. Okay, so there is nothing related between order flow and supply and demand. Okay, so it's totally understanding that market, there will be open order. That open orders pushes the market down. Okay, the blue color candles are E candles, which means that equilibrium candle, we call it as equilibrium candle, where we consider it as a transaction. Okay, there is some sort of transaction which happened over there. Okay, so next thing is see, like 15 minutes. Now we have, okay, so this demand, what happened? Now this demand is changed into a supply. That's good. Okay, now see, we have a 15 minutes demand over here. Okay, we have a 15 minutes demand over here, and this demand was resulting a very big move. Okay, see, I will explain you the E concept. Okay, see, we do have two candles, which is a color candle and the blue color candle. The colored, which means the green, which means it is a bullish candle, and the E candles are where the transactions are happening. Okay, and immediately after the transaction, there was one big green candle, which is significant also, right? So this makes the confirmation that there was some sort of transaction which happened, and due to which the market pushed to the next level. Okay, and now what we expect is price once again come back to this level. We can expect similar sort of movement. Okay, and you just remember why COVID happened. COVID is whether it happens like every 1 or 2 weeks. Nothing like that, right? See, like 100 years before, every 100 years, there was something which was happening. Okay, last COVID is in 2020, and earlier it was what is that? I think so, cholera. I think so, and before that there was something. Okay, so every 100 years something is happening. Okay, and similarly, market is also the same concern. See, like the real life. Yes, Spain flu, exactly. Okay, plague. Yeah, plague. That's good. Okay, see, like every 100 years it's a routine. Okay, there is something which is happening for every 100 years. Okay, and that's what we expect in market also. Okay, market also has a cycle. Okay, so if once it moves up, it has to come down. Okay, and another important thing, whenever you look, so like market is totally history. Okay, history repeats itself. In real life it's happening, right? And similarly you can expect the market also. Okay, history repeats itself. That's it. Okay, so that's what we expect. Okay, so we feel that after this transaction, the market went to a very new high. Okay, and what we can expect now, whenever the price come back to the same level, you can take the re-entry. You can take the re-entry. Okay, so this is what we define. Okay, and another important thing, how much is going to be the stop loss? See, the stop loss is only 68 points. The stop loss is only 68 points. Okay, let me say you another thing. This will definitely shock you. Okay, what happened from here? Just give me a moment. Okay, so this was a very big fall. This was a falling knife. Falling knife of almost 417 points of fall. Okay, 417 points of fall. And this area is a demand zone. That too in a 15 minutes. You just look how small is that? Okay, you'll be literally shocked. Okay, 470 points of move just took a reversal. The level is only 12 points. 12 points. Can you just imagine it? Just at 12 points can handle a fall of 450 points? Is it possible? Without supply and demand? Literally, it's not possible. We can define it. We can define it quite a day before. Not even a day before, even a week before, or even a month before. You can define the market will definitely take a turn from that area. Okay, and see, like this is not only happening in a shorter term. Okay, not even 15 minutes. Okay, you can just name any time frame. See, like how big it is. See, if you just take it in a risk reward ratio, damn sure you can feel the little truth. See, it has given almost 1:8 ratio, 1:8 risk reward. Okay, and whatever the trades we do take, we take it on 1:2 risk reward, and definitely that will give you a very good success. Okay, so this is all about the supply and demand on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, now let me just show. Okay, how many of you are investing? And I can show you something very good. How many of you are investing? Time frame for intraday is 15 minutes, and you can use it for 3 minutes for bank very scalping. You can use it for 3 minutes. That too on Bank Nifty, it works really good. And many of them use 3 minutes time frame, but I never go below 15 minutes because I'm more into like swing trading and positional. I'm not into intraday apart from option selling. Okay, I used to do shadows and strangles. That's it. Okay, so there are many investors. That's really good. Okay, I'll just show you something very interesting. Now what we do, we go and take SBIN. Okay, so this is a very lovely stock. Okay, and I speak more about banking sector, and why? Because I'm addicted to it. Okay. See, there was a demand zone which was created in the year 2017. Price went up, came down to the same level, and 2016 went up, came down to the level of 19th, so 2020 January, sorry, 20th March, I think. So this should be May. Okay, so and after that everything was history. Okay, and why price took the same support? It's all because history repeats itself, and the institutions have a very few characters. Okay, they always used to buy at a price range. Okay, and you and me can place an order at 1,000 rupees, and your order and my order will be getting executed because we do have a quantity of say like 15, like maybe 1,000 quantities or 5,000 quantities or 8,000 quantities. That's it, done. But institutions do have a quantity sizing somewhere like lakhs. Okay, and because of that, they can't exactly place an order at exactly at 1,000 rupees. So they maintain a price range, and that's what we call it as the E candle, the transaction candles. Okay, they always keep a price range. Okay, because their orders are very huge. They take almost, like if it is a stock, they take almost 1 lakh shares or 10 lakh shares, depends upon the stock valuation. Okay, on that concern, it will be definitely the price range is what happens. Okay, so this is what you need to understand in a very clear way. Okay, see, this is not only on State Bank of India. Okay, this is same for everything. Okay, you just name it. You do the same in forex. You do the same in crypto. Okay, you do the same in any exchanges. You can go and look for an opportunity in Nasdaq, or you go and look for some opportunity in CDX, or you just name anything. You can look opportunity in every aspects. Okay, because these systems, whatever we use, okay, it's totally brought from what is this, from foreign trades. Okay, because CPR is totally done by Mr. Frank Ochoa, and this one, what is this, supply and demand is done by Sam Seiden. And see, these systems are followed in the entire globe. Okay, and OT is available throughout the globe. Almost, I think so, in 18 countries it's been there. Okay, yeah, even in BTC. Okay, now let me just DD Nifty CPR. No, see, like the DD Nifty CPR is only for my use as of now. Okay, I've not yet published it. Maybe it will take another 2 to 3 weeks to understand the characteristics of it. Okay, so give me some time. I'll be launching it soon. Okay, but the DD Nifty zone marker will be already available in TradingView, and most of the guys do have the access also. Okay, so those are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel. Okay, so you do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, so our YouTube channel, you can name it as DD Nifty. Okay, so you can find DD Nifty. Okay, so you can just subscribe to the DD Nifty channel, and then you can subscribe to Novice Hedge. Okay, and meanwhile, this is going to be our new channel. I don't think so whether it shows in whether it shows. I don't think so, because this channel is, there is no video yet which is published. Okay, so DD options trading. Okay, so maybe you can get some in another few days. You can just get it. Okay, parota. Okay, no, actually my YouTube is used by almost my entire family member. Why? Because why? Because I do have premium benefits, so that's why my entire family use it. Okay, okay, then it's Didi signing off for the day. Thank you for joining the session. Is it in English? Yeah, is it in English? Okay, so yeah, the channel will be, the DD option trading will be totally for English. And see, like, we are going to bring international traders to speak on that channel. So, okay, that's why I started a specific channel for that one, because see, like, the options community is something very big and it's globally. Okay, so that's the only reason I'm just making a separate channel for that particular communication, because already in Tamil we have started that. Okay, we started interviewing a lot of YouTubers, like, who are most into aggressive trading. Okay, and in upcoming we are bringing in another quant oriented what is this program. Okay, so that is going to be done by one of very known what is this like a very known third party tool for quant theory. Okay, so definitely that session is going to be something very, very pretty, and that session will be broadcasted in English as well as in Tamil. Okay, because that particular person is from Tamil Nadu, so that he can speak both languages. Okay, and that session will definitely make sense. Okay, and this session will be available for this recording will be available in DD Nifty as well as in Novosage in the upcoming days, maybe another 2 or 3 days. Okay, so I once again thank Analyse Blue for providing such a big opportunity to reach out to new crowds, and damn sure I'm happy to do upcoming videos more specific to CPR alone, supply and demand alone, and options alone. I'll be definitely doing a video, and so that you guys can understand in a very clear way. Maybe we'll be planning it for another I think so from next week Monday. I think so we have a session. Okay, so let me just ask what is this the team from Analyse Blue, so that they can help us out. Okay, on that case. Okay, how to get that? See, like, once you activate this DD Nifty zone marker, you can find it. Okay, so I'll be doing a separate video for Analyse Blue platform. Okay, so I think so, like, it is more specific to Analyse Blue users, I think so. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Okay, so let me just get the detail from the Analyse Blue team. Okay, so once they discuss whether the access is only for Analyse Blue users, then I'll just let you know. Okay, thank you guys for joining this session. It's DD signing off for the day. It's chill. Bye bye. But one thing now is I don't know to close it. How to close it?
Sir, on your
Stop
screen there is an
sharing. I
option
can
to
do
end.
now. Recording is done, but how to stop this? Okay, here it is. Okay, there is an end button. Thank you. End webinar for all.